Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to be doing Tom from HackMyVM. This box was rated about easy, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Our resource by splitting our terminals here. I'm going to do netdiscover -r 10.0.0.1 for my gateway /24/IT0. Doing this, we do get the IP of the box 10.0.0.85. So I'm going to do Control-Shift-Z and start by running nmaps. So do nmap -SC for default scripts, -SB for enumeration. Those count ports in the IP. Doing this, I don't want to wait for that map scan, so I'll do like a netcat--NV on port 80. It does seem like port 80 is open for HTTP, right? So I'm going to start by visiting the IP address. Here we do get the Apache default page, so I'm going to Control-U to the source code. Doesn't seem like we do have anything, right? So we're going to start by doing some enumeration and running a gobuster. Dir mode -U, we're into the IP address, -W for /user share. Word list, we'll do gobuster directory list ubuntu.vm.txt. We'll do extensions as HTML, TXT, and also PHP. Looking at the ports, we do have port 22 open for SSH, port 80 open for HTTP. We do have port 80 open, or port 8080 open for Apache Tomcat 9. Looking at our gobuster, we do have a tomcat.php, so I'm going to start by visiting tomcat.php. I'm going to Control-U to the source code. It doesn't seem like we do have anything, right? So I'm just going to copy this, and we're going to start by using wfuzz. So we're going to use wfuzz -U, went to the IP address between the quotation marks. In this case, I want to test for like a simple LFI, so I'm just going to type in fuzz. We can fuzz for the parameter. I'm just going to test for like a simple LFI, which is we're going to cat out the /etc password, right? So we'll do -W for user share. We'll use user share word list. We'll do LFI params.txt. We'll do -HW, so we can opt out for the characters for wfuzz. We can press enter for this. It doesn't seem like we do have anything, right? Another thing that we can do is test for like the params, but in this time, like execute a command. So we can run a command on here. And it doesn't seem like we do anything, right? So I'm going to test for that simple /etc password. So I'm going to change the word list to user share word list. We'll do, I'm just going to change this to like dirtbuster. So do dirtbuster directory to ubuntu.medium.txt. You can press enter on this. My terminals here, run this one more time. And it does seem like we do get the words and the characters for 1441, right? It also does seem like we do get a parameter for files. So I'm just going to cancel this. I'm just going to copy this address, put this within the URL. I'm going to change the parameter to files. I believe it was files. And we do get the /etc password, right? So I'm going to Control-U to the source code. I'm going to start by running a bin/bash on here, just so we can view the users. It does seem like we have a user as root. And also another user as Nathan. Another user that we do have on here is Tomcat, since we do have Tomcat running on here, right? Tomcat 9. If you do look at his Tomcat path, we do have basically under /opt Tomcat. That's where usually Tomcat is installed. So here we can probably look for like tomcat-user.xml. For Nathan, we can probably look for some SSH keys and see if he has a private key or the public key on here, right? In this case, I'm just going to go under /home. We do have a user as Nathan. We'll check for his .ssh, ID_RSA. And we'll also check for like the .pub, right? Doesn't seem like he has a private or pub on there. Another thing we can check for is under /home or under /opt for opt Tomcat. Since this was under /opt Tomcat. I'm going to check for like config, I believe it's con. Let's check for tomcat-users, I believe it's XML. Doesn't seem like we do have anything, right? So I'm just going to go to Tomcat 9. We'll go for GitHub and see if we can find where this is located, right? So I believe it's under conf, and we do have a tomcat-user.xml. Looking at this, you do see that we can find passwords under here, right? In this case, for the person who set up Tomcat, they're going to change the username and also the password. For the roles, you can set up for like manager or the role that you want, right? Or host manager, right? So let's see if we can find this password, right? So I'm going to try to find like an installation for Tomcat 9. I'm just going to go to like Tomcat 9. We'll just go to install. Let's see if we can find one here. So I'm just going to go to this one. I'm just going to search up, do Control F and do Tomcat. We'll go to tomcat-user.xml. Here you do see that they installed tomcat9 /op, tomcat latest config tomcat-user.xml. So I'm going to copy this and see if this is the same path. And it does seem like this is the same path, and we do get the configuration file, right? Looking on GitHub that we did view, you do see that they do have a username as SML and also a password as this, right? For the roles, we do have admin GUI and also manager script. So I'm just going to copy this and see if we can log in with Tomcat with these creds, right? So I'll do 10.0.0.85. We'll go to port 8080. We'll go to host manager. We'll do SML, enter the password. Doesn't seem like we do get log successful. I'm also going to try for the host manager. So I'll do SML, enter the password. And we do get log successful, right? Doing this, since we don't have an upload button, we're going to be using curl, right? So I'm just going to go to hack tricks. I'm going to go to hack tricks. We'll go to Tomcat. First, we do need to generate our payload. So I'm going to go to MSF Venom so we can generate our payload. So I'm just going to copy this. We'll clear this. I'm going to make a directory for, we'll just go to upload. We'll cd into upload. We'll copy and paste that. We'll set the port to 4444. We'll do 10.0.069 for my IP address, 10.0.069. And we'll output this to just shell.board, right? So we're going to press enter on this. While that is generating, we'll go to upload. Here you go. So we can use curl for this. So I'm just going to copy this. We'll copy and paste that. So here it is uploading our shell.war. We did have a user as slim or sln. Or I believe it was, let's see the user. So it was SML. SML, we do have the password as this. So we can just copy and paste this. Put that in there. We'll change the localhost to 10.0.0.85. On port 8080, we can press enter on this. And it does seem like we do have we can just go to mon shell, right? So I'm just going to copy this. I'll just go on port 8080. We'll go to mon shell. So I'm going to start with my listener. So we'll do rwrap. HackMyVM MVP on 4444. We can press enter on this. We do get a connect. And now we are under Tomcat, right? So I'm going to start by exporting my term. Is equal to xterm. Clear this. We do ID and we are under Tomcat, right? So I'm going to do Python 3 -c. We'll import pty. I think it's pty.spawn. Here we'll just start by running a bin/bash. So bin/bash. And we are under Tom, right? So we do ID, tomcat add Tom. I'm also going to run a sudo -l. It does seem like we can run a ASCII 85, right? So I'm just going to copy this and run a -h on here. So here it is telling us we can specify -w for wrap, -d for decode. I'm guessing this, since this is being run by Nathan, we can probably cat out his SSH key, but it's going to be an ASCII, right? So if we like use this on /etc password, you see that this is going to be an ASCII. If we do like copy this, I'm just going to go to ASCII decode. If we put this into here, you do see that we do get all this, right? Or ASCII, I think it was ASCII. Let's see. This is ASCII 85, so we'll just put 85 here. Put this in here. Let's go to decode.rf or fr. Yeah, we put this in here, decrypt. And you do see that we do get the /etc password, right? Remember doing this, make sure to opt out for this and also this. So make sure you would only copy from this to here, right? So you're not going to copy this or that, right? So we do know that this is gonna cat out using ASCII 85. So I'm gonna do sudo myself. We're gonna run sudo -u. We'll run this as Nathan. We're gonna run a user bin ASCII 85. We're just gonna go to /home. We'll go to Nathan. We'll go to .ssh. We'll do ID_RSA. Just seem like we do get his private key. So I'm just gonna copy this. Put this in here. Go to decrypt. And you do see that we do get his SSH key, right? So I'm just gonna copy this. Just copy this. I'm gonna put this into ID_RSA. So I'll VI into ID_RSA, put that in there. We'll just right quit. I'm gonna run a chmod 700 for ID_RSA. I'm gonna SSH into Nathan at 10.0.0 85. We'll do my site for ID_RSA. And just asking for a password, right? So we're gonna go to user share John. We're gonna SSH to John. We'll specify the ID_RSA and we'll name this to like an ID_RSA_crack.txt, right? So we do have our ID_RSA crack.txt. So we'll use John. Minus word list. Here we can specify /user share word list rocku.txt. We'll specify ID_RSA crack.txt. And we do get a password as darkness, right? So I'm gonna copy this. I'm trying to SSH into Nathan. Type in the password. And we do get unlock successful as Nathan, right? So I'm gonna do ID. Doesn't seem like we do have any lxc or docker. So I'm gonna do sudo myself. And we do have lftp. So I'm just gonna run this as without root. I'll do -h. It does seem like we can execute a cmd command and we can exit out. So I'm just gonna, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna run this as root. Take this off. I'm just gonna run a /bin/bash. And now we are under root, so we need ID, cd into root, ls, we can count our root.txt. Well guys, that's pretty much in the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.